Little Beginnings really is intended to impact children and to help them build positive experiences, to help build their value systems and their attitudes and behavior, and in essence their character, so that when they grow up and they become significant adults, they will be able to create solutions that we find, or to the problems we find in our society, and be better than us.
So the way that we operate currently is that we have weekly sessions with children from early years to teenagers, and we work through some stories, and we do dramas, we do group activities, discussions, and it's all focused around working on positive values, things like being a good team player, being a better communicator, having patience, having tolerance for new ideas.
We realized that in Africa and in Ghana, there's a gap in our value system. We normally talk about values like honesty, respect, the ones that are normally related to religion, But there are values that would actually build a nation or build up someone or would form someone. Values like teamwork, like persistence, like sacrifice.
And then when I found out that we were shortlisted for the Authenticity Project, I was really, really excited because I've never heard of a similar competition or a similar organisation, either in the UK or here. So it seems to be something that's really unique. And it's come at a really, really important time for Little Beginnings, when we're just trying to build our capacity and expand what we do. So it's really, really good to have that accolade and to have that support behind us.
I remember this theory back from school, that's Abraham Maslow's theory of basic needs and how we need to work towards self-actualization. And as a matter of fact, the resources we're currently using, that is from an organization called Human Values Foundation, has a quotation in it that is by Abraham Maslow that says, "Whatever you can be, you must be." And it really inspires me to do what I do, because if you don't be who you're supposed to be, then you're not going to be somebody relevant to society. Rather, you're going to be a nuisance to society. I don't know if you understand that line of thinking. If you don't end up being who you must be, you're going to be a frustrated person. You're not going to be a happy person. And indirectly, you're going to be a problem to society. And that's what we see happening around us.
What I understand authenticity to mean is listening to yourself, getting to really understand who you are, what motivates you, what you want in the future, and going after that and being perseverant in that, and realising that sometimes you're going to face a lot of obstacles, but if you really know who you are and what you want, and you're on the right path to achieving it, you will get there.
I would like to borrow the words of the Bible. It says we are beautifully and wonderfully made. Everyone is made in a certain image. That's why you have two human beings. They may look similar, but they are never the same. They can be similar in quantities, in terms of height, weight, but they are never the same. They will not be the same in all the quantities. What, for me, I feel that means is that, it means you are crafted in a certain way to deliver a unique thing in this world, and that's what makes you authentic.
Authenticity is a continuous process because every day we have different experiences. Every day you walk out of the door, every day you wake up, you meet somebody, you experience something. And these experiences, whether you like it or not, can either shape the path towards authenticity or detract you. They can take away from you, discourage you, make you lose focus, or they can push you towards that path of authenticity.